We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Tonight, a Sunday night blockbuster, part of the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. It's the Denver Broncos and the Washington Commanders. On the Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach, hoping his guys took full advantage of the late season off week in the schedule, trying to heal up now for the stretch run. On the other side, Commanders head coach Dan Quinn. His team also on the bye last week, so both teams should come in here with fresh legs and ready to go.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
When you think back over the last couple decades, Mike, I'm not sure there was a more impressive rookie NFL quarterback season than what we saw a year ago.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
A loss of 6.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2.
Come on.
Second and 8.
Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Commanders first
Ready?
down.
65,
65-yard line.
The gives to White. Now trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys...
And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open.
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the
So now
Broncos.
after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The motion man here is McLaurin. On first down, right back to White. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Set to go now on first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On a zone read, a give to White. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and a yard.
60 Eagles, Cougar 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Washington.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Bronco quick,
On first down, it's White. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll throw with Daniel. On target. Got it from McLaurin. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard
Here we go, set.
brings up second and 7.
Daniels to throw on second down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Terry McLaurin.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Santos' kick is good. And the Commanders are on the board. It's 7-3. Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. A short one taken at the 10. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Come on.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Nick Bonito. He gets in to pick up sack number 18 now on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Here's Daniel. And that ball Intercepted by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take possession.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Down.
1st and 10 at the
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Push check, huh?
He'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos extend their advantage to 14.
Broncos 14, Commanders 3. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. To return, it's McCaffrey. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. This game here tonight, a rematch of Super Bowl 22 back in 1988. You think about the 80s, that was the John Madden broadcaster sweet spot, if you will. Remember how much he loved the Hogs? John really gave offensive linemen a personality, a face. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Nick Bonito, he gets in to register sack 19 on the season.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Play action. Here's Daniels. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Nick Bonito. What a quarter this has been. Already his 3rd sack of the game. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Alert! Alert!
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Way in punt formation for the Commanders.
Now fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line.
At their own 44-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. 2nd and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Slide through.
Back to throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
There's no doubting the fact, Mike, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible. And so far, they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point, you've got to find a way to get this duo out of this rhythm or they're going to be in for a long game.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
At the 26-yard line.
Here we go, set. 45, wide. Set, cut.
Now, faking the give. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Set, cut. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And the Broncos are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Got it.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Come on, set. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. That is caught by the tight end. Kyle hits. Touchdown, Broncos. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos move out to a 21-3 advantage. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. To return, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense, and running back Rashad White, ready for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Commander's 1st down.
Throwing is Daniels. Forced out wide. That's to the rookie out of Virginia Tech, Jalen Lane. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Washington Commanders.
All right.
They'll run over center with White. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Taken down at the
2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Daniels. They'll set up the screen to White. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Cowboy
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. And he's into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. Santos, good on the extra point. and the Commanders get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10.
Commanders 10.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked.
On the set. Claude red. Here we go. Blue 32. Hut, hut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. And this will be incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down.
Martin on the coverage.
60 red. 60 second.
They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
He'll look to throw. This one, deep downfield for Chase. That's caught! And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Denver. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
To return, it's McCaffrey. A good return as he takes it across the 30. What a weekend it's been already in the NFL. 3 games on Thanksgiving, the Black Friday game in Philadelphia, all part of the league saluting the legendary John Madden. This now known for the entire week for us at EA Sports with great pride as the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. What a great time to honor a great man, his legacy in football. John gave so much of himself through this game, through coaching on the field and broadcasting, touched generations of NFL fans. No one more deserving of being honored than John. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now, Daniel. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Nick Bonito. What a half he's putting together. 4 sacks now in the ballgame. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready, Bronco.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Hold the ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up fourth down. Here's Tress Way now. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Come on, set. Hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing off his back. Foot, and it's taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
On the ready.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense, running back Rashad White, ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball, and they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. A pickup of 44 yards.
Let's go now.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
Jairo Santos on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders are back within 2 scores.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
The Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He's building a case for the MVP. He is the leader in the NFL in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season.
Here we go. Cut.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Gain of 12. First down, Denver.
Ready. Black.
He'll drop to throw. Or throw taken by Pitts. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Ready, ready. 52 set.
He fires downfield for Pitts. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag.
Holding. Offense.
Oh, as costly as they come. The holding call wipes away what would have been a long touchdown.
Let's go. 50. Grit.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
The quarterback on the screen.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Swing this one out to White, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Now Dan Quinn will send out the field goal unit. This one from 54 yards out. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he's been as involved as anyone in the league in the middle part of the season, the NFL leader in receiving yards to this point. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Passing right side, and Chase has him. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll look to throw again. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Let's go now. Blue, 32. Ready?
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
32 yards.
1st and 10.
That's good for a Broncos.
Here we go.
First down.
They'll look to throw yet again. Catch made there by Waddle. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
This throw pulled in by Pitts. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Broncos.
Crowd ready. Let's go.
1st and goal.
Back to the air one more time. Forced out left. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Broncos will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Commanders 16. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here's Williams on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Commanders' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Daniels going to keep this himself. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play.
You know, Mike, it's funny when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They motion the slot man left.
19, Charger, 19.
From the shotgun on 3rd down. Daniels. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give, and he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Broncos. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos are going to extend their lead.
42. Commanders 16. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. To return, it's McCaffrey. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10.
There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Off the zone read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now it's White. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
1st down.
Get it.
1st and 10 at the 36.
In motion, Okonkwo. On the ground, it's White. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5.
19, Charger, 19, Charger. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to run it, and Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the 1st down.
Another Washington Commanders 1st down.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he will get into the end zone. King Okonkwo. Touchdown, Washington. Santos for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders are able to edge a bit closer.
Broncos 42, Commanders 23.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He'll return this from the 10. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock.
Here we go. 45, White. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Come on, set.
First down.
Yellow, 43.
A gain of 22 yards.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. The defense just has not been able to keep him under wraps. Now 10 catches in the game.
Ready. 33, yellow. Set.
He'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Denver. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Greg, nothing changed at half. Halftime, they come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. To return, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On third down, they'll throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Nick Bonito. He is having some kind of game. His 5th sack in this one game alone. The Commanders set to kick this one away. And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Red, cycle. Set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here. Cut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. 3rd down coming up.
Cut.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's the tight end, Pitts. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
It's 4th down.
Nearly a good one. That hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The Commanders' offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Drive begins with a run by White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Cougar night.
Now Daniels. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Go!
Slot man in motion left. Throwing now, Daniel. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Ready. Hut.
They motion a receiver right. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Ready up. Come on.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy can catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field. That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike. But, listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And the Broncos going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
18. That's good for a Broncos.
Ready.
1st down.
Set.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Broncos. Lutz for the extra point. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
And in motion is Brown. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. From the 29, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set.
They'll throw with Daniel. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Commanders, first down. 1st and 10.
To throw is Daniel. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Washington first down.
Let's go.
1st and 10.
The air again is Daniel. A quick slant on the money to McLaurin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. On the ground, this is White. White loses the football. The Broncos have it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Intended for number
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Coverage by Mikey Sanders.
Throwing now from the gun. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Ready.
Back to throw. Short throw taken by Pitts. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The Commanders' offense, running back Rashad White, ready for this next possession. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
60 Eagles.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's a give up the middle with White. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Commanders cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. This fielded at the 2. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the right, that's Pitts. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw. We'll get this to Pitts once more. And he will have the the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
The pass. Complete to Jamar Chase.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
First down,
52 blue.
Broncos.
Drill green. Set, go.
Back to the air one more time. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Broncos add on to their already sizable lead.
Commanders 26. Will Lutz to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Williams now to return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Here we go. Set.
He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. And he thought about throwing it away, but he can't get rid of it. And that's going to go down as a sack. From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal.
Ready. 40 blue strikers. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
60 red. Ready.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he is finally going to be tracked down. It is a huge loss. So it is a win for the visiting